Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Superman Collector review. Thanks for coming back to check out another video. Today we have something a little bit different. Everybody says to me, who is your favourite Superman? Well, we all know it's Christopher Reeve, the original and the best, although the new one, Mr. David Corenswet, is a pretty good second, to be fair. But I do like all the Superman incarnations, from the TV series, Dean Cain, the other films, Brandon Routh, Henry Cavill, and the 50s TV series with George Reeves. I don't have a great load of stuff from that. I don't even own the DVDs, to be honest with you, but I do own this figure. So let's just get into this. It is a fan-made figure, again 1/6 scale, by Viper Unleashed, I believe it was. I've had this for a number of years, and to be fair, by no means is it perfect, and that's no disrespect to the person who made it. But for a fan-made figure, it's pretty good. They did do a Dean Cain one, and I missed out on that, and I wish I'd really got it because the sculpt on that was excellent. I mean, this is a very good likeness of George Reeves, but that was exceptional. So one day maybe it'll pop up for a decent price, and I'll take a punt. As you can see, fantastic custom base you've got here. Name on the front, George Reeves. And it says Superman with a picture of him from the 50s TV series. Again, cloth costume throughout. Oversized trunks, which were obviously synonymous with that TV series. The S was obviously the first sort of evolution of that sort of S. Not forgetting, obviously, Kirk Allen from the 40s TV serial. A weird neckline on this one, which is how it was in the series. The boots, I'm not sure what the boots were like in the series because you never really get to see them up close. So what we have here in the boots is a little bit borrowed from Christopher Reeve, if you like, from his era. They're not quite the same, but they are based on that. Colours are pretty good. He did a black and white version of this figure with sort of a grey costume, because that's what it would have looked like in black and white. A great thing to do, and I think it came off well, but it wasn't really my cup of tea, so I've stuck with the colour. I like the colours of Superman, the bright yellow, bright red, and the deep blue. Again, I wouldn't say this was a Superman 4 teal. It's much darker than that, but it's not as dark as how the Chris Reeves suit came out on film. So this one is somewhere in between colour-wise. Let's give it a spin round. Obviously, the S is on the back, and when you take one look at it, you think, what on earth's going on here? Well, that's how it was. That's how it was. He had a massive gap around the back, and the cape sort of drooped down as it does in this figure. Again, as I say, the sculpt is pretty good. I can bring you a bit closer just to sort of show you the sculpt. But I mean, it's for a fan-made thing. It's brilliant. I mean, take a look at that. I mean, it's really good. So, I mean, it's cracking. And the Dean Cain one, as I say, is a wow. But you know, for a fan-made figure, I think they've done a marvelous job on this. Marvelous job. So, as I say, it's fan-made. It's not. I mean, the body of it actually is not bad, because George Reeves in the 50s TV series wasn't particularly muscly. He was kind of made to look a little bit muscly, but he wasn't particularly slender and worked out a lot, because he didn't do those things in those days. So this is probably body-wise about right, because he was not that, athletic is the word I'm looking for, I suppose. But as far as a costume, considering someone's made this and sort of produced it for fans, it's a very brave idea and a pretty good effort, to be honest with you. There is a little bit of articulation in the arms and in the legs, but I've just got him standing in a straight pose, to be honest with you. These bases, by the way, the ones with the sort of bit that goes through the legs to hold them up, These bases come like that with the other Hot Toys figures, which I showed you before, which is the Marlon Brando one, Jor-El, the Chris Reeve one, the evil Chris Reeve one. They all come with the diorama base, but they also come with this just stand-up stand. But that's in the box in the loft. I choose not to use them. But on this one, this is all it came with. And to be honest with you, it came in an underwhelming box. It was a homemade box with this S on the front as a sticker. And this is a sticker, by the way, on the front of this one. But again, really well made. But to be honest, it didn't need a fancy box. It was a dark blue box in this sort of colour, which had a sort of magnet on the side which sort of held it closed. The box was only as big as this figure. It wasn't sort of anything elaborate like the Chris Reeve one. And you opened it up and it was encased in tissue and it was in there like this. And to be honest, it's really nice. I think it cost me 150 quid, something like that. I think it was fairly expensive. But the postage wasn't too bad either. I don't know if there's any more about. To be honest, Viper Unleashed is on Facebook. So I may have ordered it through them directly rather than eBay. I'm not sure if they sell on eBay. I mean, people who have bought them may sell them on eBay, but I think Viper Unleashed himself is on Facebook. So look him up on Facebook, see what he's got. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, I'm quite pleased with it. I think I bought it a long time ago. I think I bought it, I don't know, 14 years ago, something like that, 15 years ago. I don't know, a long time. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm pretty sure, I just reminded myself that they did a Brandon Routh one. But I think they did a Kingdom Come one from when he appeared in the crossover event of Supergirl, Crisis on Infinite Earth, because Brandon came back for that, which was lovely to see him in that costume. I think they did one of them, but I'm not sure. So take a look out for that as well. I didn't get that one, although I did get a signed photo of Brandon Routh in that costume. So that was one thing that I did get when I met him at a Comic-Con. So there you have it. That's the George Reeves 50s style 1/6 scale figure, about 12 inches high. A nice little item, just something a little bit different so we don't stick in the rut of all the Chris Reeves stuff that I've got. So I thought I'd try and mix it up a little bit and share something a little bit different with you. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll give you one more spin just to sort of show you the cape at the back there, which is pretty accurate. Again, another sticker on the back there. And the hairline is pretty good as well. Looks pretty good. Again, it's not, it's not perfect. We've got a little pluck here, a little mark there. But you've got to remember, for what it is, it's fan made. And it's the only George Reeve figure of this quality that I've seen. So it's worth owning just from that respect, to be honest with you. So once again, lots of things coming up. Hot Toys are releasing their David Corenswet figure. I've pre-ordered that, so when that arrives, that will be something to show you. That's going to be really good. The two guys that I met at Comic-Con the other day, which I mentioned in the last video, told me that the InArt, there's a company called InArt that have done the figure for David Corenswet, and that's a great likeness. Not quite as good as I don't think as Hot Toys have done, although I haven't received that yet, so they're subject to change. But when I looked, it was sold out. InArt has sold out all of theirs, around 295, I think they are. But the two guys that I met last week did tell me about a website called The Good, the Bad, and the Robots, and they have them in stock there. So if you have the chance to pre-order one of those, do go along and have a look at that and check it out, because InArt and the Hot Toys of the future David Corenswet figure is going to be awesome. So that's definitely worth a look. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for coming back again. It means the world that you're watching these, and I'll keep doing them while you're watching. So if you liked it, obviously hit the like button. Subscribe if you will, because that would really help the channel grow. And hit the notification bell, and then you'll be aware of my next uploaded video. Until then, take care. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.